So I'm back on the island after a very short trip to the UK, but I thought I'd come down here to Palmanova today because I have a couple of good updates for you actually regarding sunbed rentals, and also something fantastic to do if you're over here on holiday, but keep watching till the end to catch what that is. Now we're starting the video from over here on Matias Beach, so let's turn the camera around and let's see what Palmanova is like today. And it is looking absolutely gorgeous over here right at the beginning of July. Check this out. Now look, you can see I'm standing in a really empty space over here on Matias Beach. I really like the way that they've laid out the sunbeds and the beach umbrellas this year over in Palmanova. Look, we've got sunbed rentals in the disability area to our right hand side. We've got this whole empty area here for games and also for anyone that wants to come down here with a beach towel. And look, we've got more sunbed rentals to the left, but we're going to head on in the direction of Palmanova Beach, which is just behind the Globales Santa Lucia Hotel. So I've just come up to the walkway here which runs down the back of Matias Beach. We can see they've got another mobility access area here on the beach on the far side of Matias Beach. At the moment it's serving as a nice shaded area to eat some ice creams, which is fantastic. Great place to come if you want to get out of the sun for a little while, or to get down onto the beach. I think they're missing a little bit of decking there because I can just see you can't actually get the wheelchair onto this shaded area. Hopefully they'll come and fix that very soon. But looking at the sunbed rentals this afternoon over on Matias Beach, I can't see an empty bed at all. Except for the luxury sunbeds, I can see there are a couple of free luxury sunbeds. Now I'm guessing that due to the quantity of visitors that we're going to be getting over here this summer, it's worth getting down here to the beach quite early on if you do want a sunbed for the day. Unless you will need to pay a little bit more for your sunbed. If you want to know how much the sunbeds are from over here in Palmanova and indeed on all the Calvia beaches, so Maglauf, Santa Ponsa and throughout Palmanova, Peguera and all the other resorts, check out a video I made about that. I'll drop a link to that right at the end of this video and I'll drop it in the description text below too. So, since making that video about the pricing for sun lounges and beach services over here on the Calvia beaches, I have been told in comments and also by email as well from holidaymakers that they've not been able to rent sunbeds or sun lounges or beach umbrellas for half a day. Now that's a little bit concerning because of course the price guide that I put out was from Calvia Town Hall, it was official information. So I've contacted them again just yesterday actually and asked them what this was all about. Now they have reassured me that half-day sun lounger rentals are possible, so let me know in comments. They're going to actually speak to the beach vendors once again to make sure these half-day rentals are allowed to go ahead. If you have any more problems, drop a comment below in this video. I shall contact the town hall, and well, we need to make sure that you guys, if you're only coming down to the beach for a few hours, that you can actually rent the sun beds for that particular period. So I'm going to put it down to the fact that maybe there's a little bit of miscommunication from the town hall with the beach vendors, but this half-day period is going to start from around 2 p.m. as well. It's like midway point the rental service period where you're going to be able to rent these sunbeds for just half a day. So check out my video if you want to find out what the costs are for half a day. Go and check it out, and like I said, I'll pop the link to that video in the description text below this one. Okay, let's keep on heading up towards Palmanova Beach and towards the St Lucia Hotel. But first I'm going to take a very quick deviation. As you know, we have the Mr Whippy ice cream stand right to my left hand side. Let's go and have a quick chat to Jill and see what's going on today. Okay, so just having a quick look at the board here. Look, you can get your Mr Whippy ice creams just like you can do in the UK down on the British seaside, which is brilliant for me. But Jill, tell me, how are you doing this summer? Tell me, how busy have you been this summer so far over here in Palmanova?
Yes, it's been busy, yes. The weather's been great, people here, everyone's out and about enjoying the sunshine and buying my ice creams.
And tell me, what's your best-selling cone combo?
Oh, it's always got to be the traditional, tried and tested 99. The traditional cone with flake, always a winner.
And also tell me, when is your busiest time of day as well?
Usually around lunchtime, early afternoon, from mid-morning onwards, and then I get a lull when it's coming up to dinner time, and then after dinner people come to me for their after dinner dessert ice creams.
Well, I think I've been down here every single time of day. And tell me as well, what time do you open in the morning?
From 11:30, and I'm open till more or less 11 at night.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, I'll be down to see you again soon. All right, nice to see you, Jill. Take care. All right, bye. Okay, so let's head away from the Mr. Whippy stall here. How tempting is it to get a quick ice cream, but I'm on a mission today because I want to show you what Palmanova is like this afternoon. And I can see we've got a little bit of an update to some of the beach services. Let's head on over and go and check it out. So we're just coming up the side of Matias Beach, and right at the very, very far of Matias Beach, I can see we've got some electric scooter rentals. Now they're basically electric stand-up paddle boards. Look at this, look, €20 for an hour as well, which is really good. Looks like loads of fun as well to be had on the water. I can see there are a few people out in the distance on them. But what an upgrade over here as well. Now I can also see some kayaks too, which have been propped up on this sign too. I think we've got a few pedalos in the water as well down the far end. Yes, we do. I suspect there's going to be quite a wait on for the water sports. So once again, as I've said before, get down here early. I remember last summer we actually wanted to rent a pedalo and we just couldn't get a rental in time. So make sure you get on the list, join the queue for the rentals. But you've got some good fun things to do over here for this summer. Also, I can see as well on the electric scooters, you can see right in front of me, right next to the pedalos, they also come with life jackets too. Not quite sure the speed, not quite sure how fast they are as well, but let's see if I can't get out on one this summer to go and see what it's like. Now, one thing I have noticed is that there are not as many pedalos over here on Matias Beach as we've had in previous years. Maybe it's because we've got the kayak rentals, maybe it's because we've got the stand-up paddle boards and the electric scooters, who knows. But they're all down this far end of the beach if you're wondering where they are this summer. Anyway, let's head on around the walkway, let's go on round to Palmanova Beach. Okay, so let's take a look at Palmanova Beach this afternoon. It is looking busy today. It's not looking completely packed. Let's go down and go and check it out. Now I can see far away in the distance the new chiringuito that I featured in my last Palmanova video is open. Should we go and check out the prices? I think that might be a good idea. Now I'm not sure if you can hear it on the mic, but we do have a little bit of a breeze this afternoon. And on my weather app, it's telling me it's gusting at around 18 miles per hour, which is quite unusual for July. We've got highs today of 28 degrees Celsius. It's feeling a lot warmer than that in the sunshine. So if you're coming over later on in July as well, don't forget to check out a video I made all about Mallorca in July. I'll also drop that video link in the description text below this video, and also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already too, because I'm going to have plenty more content coming out from the resorts this month. One other thing I've noticed over here too in Palmanova is I can't see any pedalos either. So I think if you are going to want to rent water sports equipment, then do head on over towards Matias Beach. So we're just coming up past Rogers. Nice to see a few people sitting in the shade over here. In fact, if you are seeking shade, then Rogers is a great bar to come to. I've met several holidaymakers who are big fans of Rogers, but my goodness me, now I can see this beach chiringuito is now open right in front of the Mallorca Hotel, and I never thought I'd see so many chairs on the sand. Now if you've watched my content from over the years, you'll know, particularly up in Playa de Moro, how difficult it's been for businesses, for restaurants and cafes to have chairs on the sand. But click your fingers, just like that, look, we see a huge patch of beach over here in Palmanova, taken up by tables and chairs, which of course belong to this brand new beachside chiringuito. Okay, so just taking a very quick look at the prices over here in the El Chiringuito. I've also noticed that it's exactly the same chiringuito that you're going to find over in Costa de la Calma. Now, I was down there actually last night. I've got a video coming out on the channel, so watch out for that. A little bit of a Santa Ponsa Costa de la Calma recorded video, but I've noticed as well that of course the prices are going to be the same because it is owned by the same company. So cocktails over here are going to be from around 12 euros. You're going to get a beer for around €4.50. I'm guessing actually, if you want a competitive pricing, go and check out the bars that lie right beside Palmanova Beach, right behind Palmanova Beach. You're probably going to find them a little bit cheaper, but we'll come down and check out some pricing on those on another day. But just for information, amazing to see. Never thought I'd see so many tables and chairs on the sand over here in Palmanova, but hey, that's what happens when you get new beach concessions. Anyway, come on, let's keep walking along Palmanova Beach. Let's see what else is going on this afternoon. Just looking down the beach as well from Il Chiringo, the little Italian beach chiringuito, over to the accessible area. I can see actually they've got lots of accessibility equipment right underneath this tent. Lots of walking sticks as well if you need to get down into the water. You do have a bit of a walk though to get down there, but it's there, I can't complain. At least I've got it ready now, ready for use. Just coming down the side of Paradise Beach Cafe, and I can see what looks like to be quite a busy bus filling up over here in Palmanova. Of course, you've got the bus stop right to the other side of Paradise Beach. And it's a double bus as well. Look, they've got even bigger buses in to cope with supply, same as with the bus across the road. This one's heading out to the airport as well. So good to know if you want to get back to the airport. The bus goes just right in front of Paradise Beach and across the road as well from the Reverence Mare Hotel. Okay, so we're just coming down past the pine trees over here in Palmanova, and my goodness me, look at the amount of empty rentals we have down here today. We do seem to have quite a few, but then again, it's not peak season, not with the British holiday makers either, because I know most schools in the UK are still in, as it were, and they're not going to break up for another few weeks. Now, as I'm coming up to the beach umbrellas here, I'm really delighted to see, and they're quite hidden out of view too. Look, we've got some new little beach lockers here. They're not very big, but it's just enough to keep your wallet, your mobile phone in there too, or your keys or anything of value, which is really, really good to see over here. Anyway, let's go and have a quick chat to the beach vendor. Okay, so I've just spoken to the beach vendor, and he said that there are no half-day rates for sunbed rentals over here on Palmanova Beach, which completely goes against what I've said in the beginning of this video. So I'm going to get back in touch with Calvia Town Hall, but he's actually said that a half-day rental is exactly the same as a full-day rental, which wasn't the information I had. A little bit of confusion over here, but you should be able to rent for half a day, and this is what Calvia Town Hall has said. I'm going to have to be back for a follow-up. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's head on down to Es Carregador Beach. Let's go and check this out this afternoon. Now keep watching too, because we're going to take a left further on up the beach as well, because I do have news for you from over here in Palmanova. So again, just like on Matias Beach, we've got lots of sunbed rentals to my left hand side, but we've got this beautiful expanse of empty beach to the right. Now you normally did have the water sports rentals down on the far right hand side on Es Carregador Beach, but not this summer. Are they further up? Let's go and have a look. But in the meantime too, check out the boats on the water. We've got several huge super yachts in Palma Bay this afternoon. Do comment below if one of these is yours. Also comment below if you want to invite me out to one of them. Check this out, look. Look at the size of those. Absolutely enormous. Now I suspect we have a new addition here to to Escar Gador Beach waterfront here. I was tipped off on the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group. We've got another big change to the bars down here this summer. But check out what I'm coming up to here. Now this is the replacement Can Blanc beach bar. Let's go and see what it's called. So I can hear a little bit of music coming out from here. And look, right in front actually, right in front of the bar and the tables, I can see there's a ramp going down onto the beach, which is rather nice to see. Okay, so I'm standing right outside the Azure Beach Bar and I've got great news for you because I have been given a card and I have checked out the menu, and the drinks here are a little bit cheaper than they are over in the Chiringuito, which is just over the way over in Palmanova, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got a great team over here willing to help you out as well and to serve you, and check out the views. We've got plenty of tables and there's some really nice music playing. And also we've got a little bit of an access to the beach as well. They do meals here, they do drinks, they do cocktails, they do beers, and they do them to take away too. Now the price of a beer here is about €3.50, cocktails are about €9.50, so let's just give you an idea of a price. But looks like it's a really nice addition here to, well, the previous Can Blanc, which, well, many of you have known for over the years. Anyway, let's keep on heading along the beach. Okay, so this is the area where we see the sunbed rental stop, and if we look further down the beach you can see this huge expansive beach, just like the other side of Es Carregador. Actually looks really nice. It's quite nice the way they've concentrated the rentals into one area. So if you're coming down with your shop bought beach umbrella or beach chair, there is plenty of room. There's also plenty of room for beach games as well, which is also really good to see. The beaches don't look so littered with sunbeds actually. I am liking the new look. It does look quite well planned over here for this summer. The only thing that is missing though is more water sports. Now I can't see any other pedalos because there used to be a whole collection of pedalos over here on Es Carregador Beach, but I can't see them for this summer. Now I can see that the Calvia Heart is missing this afternoon, but we're not going to hang around on the beachfront any longer. Now we've just come to the end of the beach here, but the video doesn't stop now because I'm about to show you the location of the brand new market which we're going to be having over here in Palmanova, and that is coming soon. And well, I'm really pleased about that because one thing that Palmanova has missed over and above all the other tourism resorts is not having a weekly market, but I'm delighted to say that we've got a couple of new weekly markets over here in the resorts as well. There's going to be one over here in Palmanova, there's going to be one over in Maglauf too, but this market is going to be held not a million miles away from where I'm sitting, so we're going to jump off the street now. I'm going to show you where it is, and it's actually an area of Palmanova that I don't tend to go to regularly. I don't think I've been up for a walk up here for a very long time, but anyway, looking at the back of Es Carregador Beach, right on the corner of the pizza restaurant here, we're going to walk up towards the roundabout, which is the entrance point to Palmanova. Now down this far end of the resort as well, before we talk about the market, mustn't forget they've got plenty of restaurants down here too to accommodate all the other hotels in this area too. One of the most popular is the Baziki Sushi, which is just across the way here. It's very nice. Let's keep walking up. Now there's also a Eurosky supermarket just across the road here. We've also got a Cafe Nova cocktail bar to my left hand side too. We've also got an Indian restaurant across the road, as well as a Sakana noodle house too. A little bit quiet obviously this afternoon. I'm filming this around 4 or 5 p.m. Let's keep walking up. Another quick place of interest as well, I've just noticed that they also have a bike rental here down this side of the beach too. It's called the Why Not Cycling Bike Workshop, which looks pretty good. We've got plenty of bikes here if you want to go out on an excursion. Never noticed that before actually. Let's keep heading up. Okay, it's just coming up by the main roundabout by the entrance to Palmanova. We're going to head on over to the crossing to my right hand side. And we're heading into the location of what is going to be the new Sunday market from over here in Palmanova. I'm in the main car park here, the main municipal free car park. It's the first car park you come to, right on the entrance to Palmanova. And somewhere in here on the Sunday, we're going to find a new marketplace. And as a reference point as well, you're going to see that it's going to be held over here in this whole parking area in the Cafe Palmanova. So I might have to call this video Confused in Palmanova because, well, I'm missing some bits of information here. Now, the information I've seen is that they're getting traders to submit applications between the 5th and the 18th of July if they want to have a stall over here in Palmanova. But is it going to start before then? Are we going to see our first Sunday market over here in Palmanova this coming Sunday? I don't know. Are we going to be able to see as well if you can get half-day sunbed rentals on the beaches as well? We should be. I've been told you can rent for half a day over on the beaches in Palmanova, but it's not what the beach traders are saying. So I'm going to be back here with an update and with more information coming very, very soon. So consider subscribing to the channel. I bring you all my updates from over here in the resort too. I can kind of understand it actually because there's a lot going on over here in the resorts at the moment, particularly with Calvia Town Hall. They've got event after event. They've got everything going on from improved beach services to markets as well, setting up in different areas of the resorts, to all the usual festivities that take place over the summer months as well. So I can see why we've got these little bits of information missing, but it's great news from over here. And well, for one thing, I think it's going to really add a great element by having a weekly market over here in Palmanova too. It's also going to stop so many people travelling out of the resort as well and going to different parts of the island if they don't want to as well. If they want to experience a market, you're going to be able to do so from right here in Palmanova, not stopping you from getting out and seeing the rest of the islands, but at least you're going to have a market here to enjoy too, as you will do as well over in Maglauf, and that's also coming soon. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to drop a couple of links here and here for videos that you're going to be interested in if you're coming over here on holiday. Don't forget you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.